Hey athletes, I want to talk to you today about a very serious, very concerning matter known as pancake booty. I realized many months ago that I suffered from pancake booty. I know, it's true. Since then, I've been on a mission to correct the situation. I'm making progress. All that said, I want to share what I've learned on my fitness journey with all those who also suffer from pancake booty. So here are some of my favorite exercises that target glutes, that have helped me grow my curves and my booty over the last few months. And feel free to drop a comment with some of your favorite glute exercises as well. We're all in this together, athletes. All right, guys, the first exercise we're going to cover is going to be hip thrusters, right? So that is going to be one of the top exercises to grow glutes. Now, before we get into hip thrusters, I will tell you, I have found that if you are trying to grow your glutes, you're going to kind of need to go on the heavier side with your weights, okay? Now, what's heavy for me may not be heavy for you, or might be too heavy for you, right? You have to find your starting point and go from there, okay? So I have my bench here. I've already got my weights loaded. I have a nice little pad here to kind of help protect my hips. You can also use a yoga mat for this, which I never knew, right? Blew my mind the first time I saw someone doing that. Basically, if you don't have a pad, right, just take a yoga mat and fold it up, and you can place it here under the bar as well, okay? All right, guys, for hip thrusters, what you want to do is go ahead and position yourself on the bench behind you. All right, so position your feet not too wide. All the way down. Up and hold. All right, athletes, the next exercise is also going to be at the Smith machine. I spend a lot of time with the Smith machine on my glute days, but that's okay because it's very effective. Okay, so this next one is going to be a Smith machine reverse lunge, and I love this because it allows me to go a little heavier, but not tire out my forearms, basically, right, with the heavier weights. I can bear that weight on my shoulders instead of having to hold dumbbells in my arms, so that lets me go heavier, which again, when you're trying to grow your glutes, you want to go heavy, right? Anytime you're doing squats like this, you want to be sure you're using all the safety precautions here. So I am going to set the weight stop here on the Smith machine for me. Perfect. All right, so we are doing reverse lunges on the Smith machine. We're going to go all the way down, all the way up. This one, for me, feels fantastic on those lower glutes, which is important and sometimes kind of hard to work effectively. But again, here with the higher weights, this is very effective, okay? All right, so we are going to take our weight off. We're going to step back for our lunge all the way down. If you cannot go all the way down and touch your needed floor, that's fine. Just go where is comfortable for you. I am going to go all the way down and up. And when you come up, you'll notice, right, that the primary mover is going to be the side opposite to the one that you're lunging back with, right? And again, as always, do not lock your knee when you come up. All right, guys, other side. Smith machine reverse lunge. right, guys, the next exercise that we're going to talk about is going to be a split squat. So for this, you'll need a bench or something to prop one of your legs up on. Now, for positioning here, what you want to do to make sure that your legs are set up properly, you want to take one foot, place it on the bench, go ahead and sit down, put your other leg forward, and that should kind of help you essentially know where to place your feet, right? And so when you're placing your foot forward, you want it to kind of be a natural, extension, okay? And then you stand up, you can push it a little bit forward here because we are trying to focus on glutes, and we want it just a little further out than that natural stance, okay? Now, we're gonna make sure we're set to go. And with our foot propped up on the bench behind us, all the way down and up. Do not lock your knees, as with all squats when you come up. All right, guys, the other side. Leg propped up on the bench. Sit down, leg forward, stand, and inch out just a little bit further. Okay? All right. Ready to go? All right, guys, you will be happy to know that for the next one, we will be leaving the Smith machine, but that's okay, Smith machine. I'll be back later. All right, athletes, the next exercise we're going to cover is going to be step ups. So I have a pair of dumbbells and, of course, a platform for us to step up on, and I'm going to show you what this is going to look like. All right, so takeaway if it's challenging for you, but you're going to be able to keep your balance and not hurt yourself with, right? And what we're going to do is we are going to do just as the name implies, right? We're going to step up on our platform, making one leg the load-bearing leg, right? And so for me right now, that's my right leg. I am not going to have any weight on my left leg during this set, basically, right? So when I come up, all I'm going to do with this leg, I'm not going to put weight on it, I'm just going to tap it, okay? And I'm going to go back down, step up again, tap, down, tap, squeezing my glutes at the top, not alternating legs, right? I'm going to do a set of 12 fully on one leg, keeping that load on that leg the whole time, okay? So that is the first side. See what that looks like on the other side, guys. All right, tap. Stepping all the way up, but not locking the knee. Squeezing those glutes at the top. We are not in a race. This is about form. All right, guys, we're gonna do cable kickbacks, okay? So for this, we're going to lean forward just a little bit. We're gonna kick our legs back, right? And we're gonna kind of go a little high with our kick, not too high.